local webcasting for a worldwide audience.
Hello, you're listening to Radio Lewis where the music matters. My name's Steve Brooks, and this is Vapour Trails. And starting off with a RIP there, that was Girls Aloud and Sound of the Underground. And of course, that was for Sarah Harding, who died very sadly on Sunday. 2002 that was, when they were on Pop Stars The Rivals. Oh, that seemed a long time ago. Okay, got a couple of other RIPs to come up today. Yeah, I don't know, it's one of those months, isn't it, I think. What we're doing is carrying on with the theme of vegetables. So this is Veg Part 2, and there will be a Veg Part 3 and probably a Veg Part 4. Number of requests we've got to go through. Anyway, this next one is specially been requested by Ali B, Ronnie Williams, and Tara Lee Platt. This is Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye and the Onion Song.
The world is just a great big onion, and hate and fear are the spices that make you cry. Oh, baby, and the only way to get rid of this great big onion world is just a great big onion.
Oh, that's just epic, isn't it? Yes, Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye and the Onion Song from 1969. Written by Ashford and Simpson, apparently, and, of course, featuring the legendary Motown session band, the Funk Brothers. So, thank you, Ali, Ronnie and Tara Lee. That was brilliant. Okay, we're going from onion to peas. Black-eyed peas.
Addicted to the drama, only attracted to things that'll bring the trauma. Overseas, yeah, we trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate, and to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. Yeah, madness is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love just to set it straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, y'all.
People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? And would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?
It just ain't the same, always in change. New days are strange, is the world insane? If love and peace is so strong, why are the pieces of love that don't belong? Nations dropping bombs, chemical gases filling lungs of little ones with ongoing suffering as the youth are young. So ask yourself, is the loving really gone? So I could ask myself, really what is going wrong in this world that we living in? People keep on giving in, making wrong decisions, only visions of them dividends. Not respecting each other, denying thy brother. A war's going on, but the reason's undercover. The truth is kept secret, it's swept under the rug. If you never know truth, then you never know love. Where's the love, y'all? Come on, I don't know. Where's the truth, y'all? Come on, I don't know. Where's the love, y'all?
People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. When you practice what you preach, and would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the love? 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 Where is the
Feel the weight of the world on my shoulder. As I'm getting older, your people get colder. Most of us only care about money making. Selfishness got us following the wrong direction. Wrong information always shown by the media. Negative images is the main criteria. Infecting the young minds faster than bacteria. Kids wanna act like what they see in the cinemas, yeah. Whatever happened to the values of humanity? Whatever happened to the fairness and equality? Instead of spreading love, we're spreading animosity. Lack of understanding leading us away from unity. That's the reason why sometimes I'm feeling under. That's the reason why sometimes I'm feeling down. It's no wonder why sometimes I'm feeling under. Gotta keep my faith alive till love is found. Now ask yourself,
Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the love?
sing with me, y'all.
One world, we only got one world, that's all we got. One world, and something's wrong with it, something's wrong with it, something's wrong with the world, yeah. We only got one world, that's all we got. One world.
We've just been performing a guerrilla gig in the middle of another group's guerrilla gig. Well, surely that's the ultimate guerrilla gig, but still they cried like girls. Road signs on our country lanes may not be what they seem. Asparagus next left, who says I've been upstream. Going down there for plum tomatoes, that's not a good idea. For horsemen, you're 200 yards, read bottomless perdition. Versus country disputes arose. Small children were trampled in the exodus. We all knew someone at primary school who had a very powerful magnet. It's a way for new potatoes and arrow points innocently. Dirt track to a darker place, that's what it says to me. Last chance for hanging baskets, they're even giving you clues. Fresh broad beans and aubergines, euphemisms, Audrey, euphemisms. Have become ridiculous with their strategies and logistics. Fear left for marmalade, I don't think so, Joe. And why are tractors turning? We really ought to know. So stay alert on the minor roads. Remember Phyllis Trinks. Ooh, rhubarb, let's go. She's still not being accounted for.
Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, straight from the Sex Pistols Rift book, that one. Half Man, Half Biscuit, Asparagus Next Left, from the 2005 album Actung Bono. And yes, that was from our Half Man, Half Biscuit correspondent, Garnet Hampson. So thank you, Garnet. And before that was the very marvellous Black Eyed Peas and Where Is the Love? And that was from the 2003 album Elephant. And that was a choice of Bob Led. So thank you, Bob. Okay, next up, especially for Graham Roberts, some Little Feat.
Just like the other one, you've been holding on to it, and I sure would like it. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over to me. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over to me.
Oh, lovely. Short and sweet there. Little Feat, and from the Waiting for Columbus album. And that was Don't Bogart That Joint. And before you go, what? Yes, Bogart is the name of a vegetable. So there you go. I think it's called Kobe Bogart or something like that. So thank you very much, Graham. Keeping up with the Saltaire connection, going from Graham Roberts to Eric Jackson. And this is Big Bill Brunsey and Digging My Potatoes.
potato. Tramping on my mind. They've been digging my potato. Tramping on my mind. I got my gal, Lord have mercy on my mind. I don't wait no cattle dream. I don't want cattle head. I got that woman in yellow, and she got her in bed. They've been digging my potato, tramping on my mind. Empty my heart, leave my love behind. Bad boy. My mind running, having to God. I don't know my name. God's got some love that happens I can't explain. They been digging my potato, tramping on my mind. Says I ain't got nobody to find my yes mind. Says when I woke up in the morning, just about 3-4. My gal told me, Lord, Lord, I really got to go. Says something in my potato, tramping on my mind. Hey, that's all right. Lord have mercy on my mind. Oh, up to me, little woman.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Yes, thank you for that one, Eric. That was Digging My Potatoes by Big Bill Brunsey, which came out in 1957, that one. And yes, the year before, Lonnie Donegan's Skiffle Group did a version in 1956 that apparently was banned by the BBC. I don't know. Perhaps there's something against allotments. Who knows? But yes, digging potatoes and bogarting joints. It all happens in Saltaire, I tell you. So thank you, Graham, and thank you, Eric. Okay, next up, what we're going to do for now? He says, looking down his list, yes. Who's the producer of this show? Oh, I am. Oh, dear. Never mind. Okay, and taking us to the break, especially for Jonathan Badley, here's a little bit of Weird Al.
Potato skins, potato cakes, hash browns, and instant flakes. Baked or boiled, or French fried. There's no kind you haven't tried. You planned a trip to Idaho just to watch potatoes grow. I understand how you must feel. I can't deny they've got appeal. Whoa, you like them whether they're plain or they're stuffed. Oh yeah. Better face the facts, it seems you can't get enough. You know you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to Spuds. Your greasy hands, your salty lips. Looks like you found the chips. Your belly aches, your teeth grind. Some tater tots would blow your mind, and you don't mind if they're not cooked. You need your fix. I guess you're hooked. And late at night, you always dream of bacon bits and sour cream. Whoa, you like them even if they're lumpy or tough. Oh yeah. It's pretty obvious to me. You can't get enough. You know you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to Spuds. face it, you're addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, you're addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, you're addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, you're addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, you're addicted to Spuds. Giving up, it's just no use. Another case of spud abuse. What can I say? What can I do? Potato bug has got me too. Whoa, whoa. I used to hate them, now they're all that I eat. Oh yeah. We've often seen them whipped, but they just can't be beaten. Now I'm gonna have to face it, I'm addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, I'm addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, I'm addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, I'm addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, I'm addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, I'm addicted to Spuds. Might as well face it, I'm addicted to Spuds. Might as well.
OMG. It's Vapour Trails on Radio Lewis.
Teach me to dance, will you? Did you say dance? Come on, my boy.
Oh, brilliant. Yes, marvellous stuff there. So, yes, hands up. Who actually went straight into the dance? Yes, I know. I tried. Sat here in the studio in my chair. Yeah, absolutely amazing. So, yes, that was another RIP, unfortunately, for Mikis Theodorakis. I hope I've got that somewhere close. And that, of course, was Zorba's Dance from the film soundtrack of Zorba the Greek. 1965, that was. And before the break there was Weird Al Yankovic from the 1990 album Poker Party. And that was Addicted to Spuds. And that was a choice of Jonathan Badley. So cheers, Jonathan. Also going to give a big shout out as well to me and all the fellow SOSers, sufferers of Spurs, who, yes, top of the table, at least for another couple of days. God, can't believe it. There's some sort of time portal thing going on. I don't know. But anyway, Theo, Dave Endry, Minton, Ben Hall, Ali B and Barry Hafferden. I hope you enjoyed that one. So, next up, especially for Chris Rhodes, The Ballad of Peter Pumpkinhead.
Spreading
Oh, one of my absolute favourite bands of when I was a wee slip of a lad. The lad in question being my dad, the slip being me. But there you go. Hey-ho. And yes, that was specially for Chris Rhodes. So cheers, Chris. And that was on the 1991 album Nonsuch. Okay, next up, bizarrely, is a track I was going to play anyway because there is a veg link. But it's also an RIP because very sadly this guy died yesterday. This is Carl Bean and the disco anthem from 1977, Born This Way.
I'm walking through life in nature's disguise. Yeah. You laugh at me and you criticize. Yeah. 'Cause I'm happy, carefree, and gay. Yes, I'm gay. Ain't no fault, it's a fact. I was born this way. Yeah. Now I won't touch you, don't you touch me. We're on the way. Nature made us to be. I'm happy, I'm carefree, and I'm gay. I was born this way. I'm happy, I'm carefree, and I'm gay. I was I'm happy, I'm carefree, and I'm gay. I was born this way. I'm happy, I'm carefree, and I'm gay. Yeah, you call me strange, you just don't understand. No, God's role for me in life's overall plan. Yeah, I've learned to hold my head up high, not in scorn nor disgrace, doing my thing individually, twine with this human race. Now I won't touch you, hey, don't you touch me. We're all the way. Nature made us to be. I'm happy, I'm carefree, and I'm gay. I was born this way. I'm happy, I'm carefree, and I'm gay. I was born this way. I'm happy, I'm carefree, I'm gay. I was born this way. You laugh at me, and you got the nerve to criticize. Yeah. If I were you, I'd sit down and consider what you're doing. Love me like I love you, and together ain't no telling what to do. Yeah. Born, I said, one more time, I was born this way. Proud to tell it, proud to tell it. Hey, hey, I was born this way. Run and shout it, tell the world about it. Hey,
Oh, absolutely wonderful. Yes, the Motown single from 1977, Carl Bean and Born This Way. And as well as being a Motown artist, Carl Bean was also the founding prelate, I think that's the right way of saying that, of the Unity Fellowship Church movement. Yeah, all-round good guy. And yeah, very sadly died yesterday. Okay, we're up to the Vapour Trails 3 in a row for the second half. Formulaic, this show. You damn right it is. Okay. So, especially for Martin Lubbock, this is the Beatles and Glass Onion.
I told you about Strawberry Fields. You know the place where nothing is real. Well, here's another place you can go, where everything grows. close as can be, man. Well, here's another clue for you all. The walrus was Paul, standing on the cast iron shore, yeah. Lady Madonna trying to make ends meet, yeah. Looking through a glass onion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looking through a glass onion. I told you about the fool on the hill. I tell you, man, he's living there still. Well, here's another place you can be. Listen to me. Fixing the hole in the ocean, trying to make a dovetail joint, yeah. Looking through a glass onion.
Ain't nothing in the world that I like better than bacon and lettuce and homegrown tomatoes. Up in the morning, out in the garden, get you a ripe one, don't get a hard one. Plant them in the spring, eat them in the summer. All winter without them's a culinary bummer. I forget all about the sweating and digging every time I go out and pick me a big homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Well, you can go out to eat, and that's for sure, but it's nothing a homegrown tomato won't cure. Put them in a salad, put them in a stew. You can make your very own tomato juice. You can eat them with eggs, you can eat them with gravy. Eat them with beans, pinto or navy. Put them on the side, put them in the middle. Put a homegrown tomato on a hot cake griddle. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. If I was to change this life I lead, well, I'd be Johnny Tomato Seed. 'Cause I know what this country needs. It's homegrown tomatoes in every yard you see. When I die, don't bury me in a box in a cemetery. Out in the garden, be much better, and I could be pushing up homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes.
Listen up, brothers and sisters, come hear my desperate tale. I speak of our friends of nature, trapped in the dirt like a jail. Vegetables live in oppression, served on our tables each night. This killing of veggies is madness. I say we take up the fight. Salads are only for murderers. Coleslaw's a fascist regime. Don't think that they don't have feelings just cause a radish can't scream. I've heard the screams of the vegetables, watching their skins being peeled, having their insides revealed, weighted and steamed with no mercy. How do you think that feels? That it hurts really bad. Carrot juice constitutes murder, and that's a real crime. Greenhouses, prisons for slaves. My vegetables, it's time to stop all this gardening. It's dirty as hell. Let's call a spade a spade. Is a spade, is a spade, is a spade, is a spade. I saw a man eating celery, so I beat him black and blue. If he ever touches a sprout again, I'll bite him clean in two. I'm a political prisoner, trapped in a windowless cage, 'cause I stopped the slaughter of turnips by killing 5 men in a rage. I told the judge when he sentenced me, this is my finest hour. I'd kill those farmers again just to save one more cauliflower. I've heard the screams of the vegetables, watching their skins being peeled, having their insides revealed, and steamed with no mercy. How do you think that feels? That it hurts really bad. Carrot juice constitutes murder, and that's a real crime. Greenhouses, prisons for slaves. Let my vegetables go. It's time to stop all this gardening. It's dirty as hell. Let's call a spade a spade. Is a spade, is a how low as people do we dare to stoop, making young broccolis bleed in the soup? Untie your beans, uncage your tomatoes, let potted plants free. Don't mash that potato. Whoa, no, spear the spine, eat a cow instead. I've heard the screams of the vegetables, watching their skins being peeled, in the stir fryer, grated and steamed with no mercy. You fat gourmets, how do you think that feels? Leave them out in the field. Carrot juice constitutes murder. V8's genocide. Greenhouses, prisons for slaves. Yes, your compost. It's time to stop all this gardening. Take up macrame. Let's call a spade a spade. Is a spade, 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 is a Thank you.
Oh, yes. Vegetable rights and peace, man, as Neil from the Young Ones used to say. So, yes, that was the Arrogant Worms and Carrot Juice's Murder from the 2002 album Gift Wrapped. And that was a choice of both Fiona Moore and Jill Pearce. So thank you, Fiona, and thank you, Jill. And before that, we had Guy Clark and Homegrown Tomatoes. And that was from the album Better Days. And that was the choice of Melody Westcott. So thank you, Melody. And starting us off there was the Beatles and Glass Onion from the White Album, and that was a choice of Martin Lubbock. So yeah, I was in Lawrence, Kansas. Yes, I was an exchange student. Yes, I was actually pawned for a book, and on the campus there they had a place called The Crossing. And the Crossing, I think, was some sort of bar, I think. But then over from there was a place called Yellow Sub, which was a sandwich shop, or sub shop, as the Americans would call it. And above Yellow Sub was a place called Glass Onion, which sold fresh veg. And yes, so obviously a big Beatles fan that ran that. And unfortunately, it all got pulled down to make way for a hotel a few years ago. Okay, next up, got some Damned, especially for my conspirator mate, Stephen M. Dad. I thought, oh, actually, I should have played this after Zorba the Greek, or maybe before. Because, yeah, grab some plates and smash it up. yes, smash it up. And if you're wondering, where's the veg connection in that, Steve? Well, I was thinking about everybody's favourite dehydrated potato protein thing advertised by metallic robots pretending they're from Mars. So, yes, smash mash. I suppose we all remember that, don't we? And apparently I was just looking that up, and the puppets that were used in that can be found in the National Media Museum in Bradford, which is a fantastic place to visit. But they also have some in the present brand owner, which is Premier Foods in St Albans. Okay, coming up to the last track, so just like to say thank you to the sharers and carers as always, and thank you to everyone that's requested on the vegetable theme. We've still got plenty to go. I think there's going to be at least another 2 shows on this, and so if your request hasn't been played today, I will get round to it. Promise. We're going to finish up with one for Kate Towner, who asked for Simon and Garfunkel, Scarborough Fair, which of course mentions parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. And I was like, oh, they're herbs, aren't they? And I thought, oh, different show. But then Kate said, okay, I'll have this other one. And actually that was about 10 minutes long. So going with Kate's original session, this is Simon and Garfunkel and Scarborough Fair, Cantonelle. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Ta-ra.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a canary shirt, a deep forest green, parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, asparagus, snow-crested brown, without no seam nor needs and words, the child of romance. She'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me as a girl, a sprinkling of leaves, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between the salt water and sunset strands and polishes of pen, she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to reap it in a sickle, billows blazing in scarlet battalion, parsley, sage, rosemary and germs, and gather it all at a bunch of embers may long ago forgotten. She'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine.
Okay, that was the last song. You can fast forward and turn over the tape now.
Radio Lewis. Local community webcasting.